Hey everybody, it's Dr. Sandra, Tribe Consulting. Hope things are well with all of you. Wanted to talk to you a little bit today about some other things related to research. So you probably have heard me speaking or seen my post regarding research, and I wanted to add to that topic. Just a reminder again, I'm holding a webinar on how to conduct research. It's going to be available for you to register, and it's going to be held on June 12th, which is Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But let me get back to our topic. So our topic today is looking at how a researcher, a nurse boss like you, can use research for service or product development. And so a number of you are probably newer as nurse bosses and wondering, can I really do research right now? Because I don't have anything really put together yet, but I'm in the process of developing my service or my product. So my answer to you is yes, this is definitely something that you want to pursue. And so the type of study that I want to introduce you to is called a Delphi study. Okay? A Delphi study is looking at how you develop your project, how you develop a component of it. And that doesn't necessarily have to be the whole thing. It could be the plan for you to develop a curriculum, for instance. So maybe I wanted to develop a curriculum to teach my folks about diabetes, okay? And I wanted to make sure that the information I'm putting in there is sound and it's evidence-based. It's based on the literature. So what you could do is a Delphi study, and the premise of a Delphi study is to take a combination of looking at what is existing in the literature on your topic that you're trying to develop, and looking at the best practices associated with it, along with using input from a panel of experts. And a panel of experts is the key with this piece. So if I'm looking at computer literacy, I'm going to look in the literature through all the stuff that is put out there, and I'm trying to teach as a course. So I want to look at everything that's put out there in the literature and speak to that. What's the best practices? What are the contemporary things that are going on related to computer literacy? And I want to incorporate and speak to those. And then I will start to develop something based off those best practices. And then this is where the Delphi piece comes in. So a Delphi study basically takes you through usually 3 rounds, but I also have seen 2 rounds where you go back and you're giving your input to the panel of experts. And you may ask them using the survey tool, qualitative or quantitative. So qualitative, again, is based on words. Quantitative is based on numbers. So you may use a survey tool that's based on numbers, or you may be asking them questions. And you're asking them these questions to get feedback on it. Is this, for instance, I could be asking them on computer literacy, is this appropriate information? Or I could be asking them, rank which of these do you consider a priority to have in a curriculum for computer literacy, okay? And so a Delphi study is pretty set in terms of the way you conduct that study, but it's a great tool to say that, from a nurse boss's standpoint, to state that I've developed this project based on a panel of experts, their feedback based on the most relevant best practices within the discipline. So I just wanted to touch base with you. Delphi study is another opportunity that you as a nurse boss could use. And I can touch base on this as well as a number of topics in terms of the webinar. So again, I'll be teaching the webinar, talking about 10 steps that you can take, takes a nurse boss through to conduct research. I look forward to seeing you guys. I will put the post again for the information so you could sign up for the webinar, because I would love to see you all there down in the comments section. So have a fabulous day. Again, Dr. Sandra Cleveland, Tribe Consulting. Take care.